5. Way! Okay. So just wanted to put a plug in. How about another round of applause for the dancers from the Legacies of the Pacific and Keaka Polynesia group for opening tonight's program and dancing to the song of Ho'oea, Ho'oea. So big applause. The Pacific Islanders are made up of many diverse ethnicities, and the special dance we just saw celebrates the spirits of the Maori tribe. What a treat, and thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Good evening. My name is Perez from the Pistahan Filipino Parade and Festival. I'm so excited about this year's celebration because it's our 20th anniversary. I'm so proud to be a Filipino American, and at the same time, I'm also proud that working together with all my AAPI brothers and sisters, we are able to put together this community celebration year after year for the AAPI family.
Hi, my name is Thomas Lee, and this year is very special because it's my 10th year of volunteering for this organization. This celebration does not come together without the hard dedication of our volunteers. It is not just me and Grace and Al, but a whole team of them. We're very, very proud of our dedicated volunteers, our generous sponsors, our community organizations that make this happen. Putting together the celebration is a volunteer effort that is thankless and sometimes year-round. It feels like we get calls throughout the year, but We're very, very proud of what we've put together in this planning process. We're also grateful to all the volunteers this evening. Between here and City Hall, we have over 100 volunteers working to make sure that everyone has a great time and an enjoyable experience. Let's give a round of applause for our amazing volunteers in this house.
And so we also want to take this time to recognize our official celebration partners, the Asian Art Museum, the San Francisco Public Library, and the Center for Asian American Media for an amazing range of art and cultural programs they are offering throughout the month of May. Please do check out the celebration guide at aapasf.org for a list of all the programs. And now, it gives me great pleasure to turn over tonight's program to our Mistress of Ceremonies. Please give a warm welcome to Dion Lin, news anchor at ABC. Dion has served as our Mistress of Ceremonies a couple of years ago, and we want to welcome her back. Let's give a big applause.
Thank you so much. Once again, a round of applause for our co-chairs. You know, this is such a special event for me. It always feels like a big family reunion. It's hard to keep me down because I'm always waving and saying hi and catching up to people. And as you heard, I wasn't here last year because many of you know I was very, very pregnant and barely moving, let alone being on a stage in front of all of you. Now, as you just heard, I'm a news anchor for ABC's 7 KGO TV here in San Francisco. This person is not only the president of the APA Heritage Foundation, but also coordinator of this community celebration. Please give a warm welcome to Claudine Cheng.
Aloha, I guess since I'm supposed to be from Hawaii. Aloha. Thank you for joining us this evening. Some of you might have read in today's San Francisco Examiner about how this celebration got started. And the description was that it was spontaneous serendipity. It's a mouthful, spontaneous serendipity. Indeed, how it got started was a very casual conversation I had with Mayor Gakuen back in 2005, and I talked about, we have 1/3 of our demographics being Asian Pacific Americans. How come we don't celebrate AAPI month? And at that time, the mayor said, let's do it. So it is true, that was very spontaneous.
We were all backstage making a joke about the eagle has landed, but maybe we should make an introduction and say the panda has landed, because to a woman that we see an awful lot of these days who happens to be in the news for many different reasons, especially after securing those pandas, please welcome San Francisco Mayor London Breed.
All right, we got to bring the energy up in this room. How many of us are excited about CamFest? How many of us are excited about the great programs at our San Francisco Public Library? And let's not forget about the Asian Art Museum, our amazing partner in the work that we are doing here as well. You know, it's so great to be here, and so many people are celebrating some tremendous milestones. Just this year, we are celebrating the APA Heritage Month creation, 20 years, that's like almost my age. We're also celebrating 100 years for Kinmon Gakuen. We're celebrating 50 years of Wame. Mayor Willie Brown has turned 90. And Rose Chung, you look like you are 20 years old too. Congratulations to each and every one of the honorees and the people who do extraordinary work for the city and county of San Francisco. We are so grateful and honored to be here as well, celebrating with our council generals from all over the world. San Francisco has the oldest Chinatown in the United States as well. And we know the challenges and the struggles struggles of our Filipino community, and they still have a presence in the south of Market. And this city was built by so many of our people from our diverse API communities. So it is only appropriate that we celebrate the month of May as a way to recognize the extraordinary cultures, the extraordinary talents, and also uplift the communities and especially the things that unite us and bring us together. So I am so happy and grateful to be here with all of you to officially declare the month of May in San Francisco APA Heritage Month. We signed the official proclamation with all of our elected leaders and folks from the state level, including Fiona Ma, Malia Cohen, and those all the way down to the local level, and those who were once mayor and still kind of is mayor to a certain extent. I want to just thank our city attorney, David Chiu. He will be handing out some awards to the honorees on my behalf, and I want to just say to all of those, again, who are joining us here today for this celebration, thank you all for what each and every one of you does to make San Francisco an extraordinary place for each and every one of us. So let's sign this proclamation and get going with the festivities!
Asian American City Attorney, I just want to say how proud I am, along with all of the leaders that are here in this room, to be part of the most historic, cultural, and social Asian American capital in the country. And without further ado, let us now bring up our first Community Milestone Award. I want to invite onto the stage Gabby Wu, who's the board president of WAME. Gabby, come on up. So WAME is the first and longest standing bilingual early education organization in San Francisco, formed 50 years ago with the mission of making sure that children, regardless of their first language, can learn in an environment where they can excel.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and dear community, I am humbled and profoundly honored representing WAME School to receive this award from APA Heritage Foundation today, as WAME is also celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. Myself, growing right here in San Francisco in the Sunset District as a first-generation immigrant, where English was my first language, my second language. This moment is profoundly meaningful to me. I have witnessed firsthand the transformative impact of WAME School. My two children, who also graduated from WAME School, were able to learn about their heritage, their language, and more importantly, they were able to bridge between two cultures.
Akihiko Tominaga to the stage to accept the Community Milestone Award. Come on up.
When I was asked to speak here, the very first question, which language I need to speak? I can speak, of course, Japanese. That means Japanese. Very important word is arigatou gozaimasu. David also explained history of Kinmon Gakuen. It started 1911 So that means over 100-year history. So that means I need say arigatou gozaimasu in over 100 times. Maybe that's enough, I should say, at this place.
So Rose is a native daughter of San Francisco's Chinatown. She was the youngest among 5 daughters, and in 1981, she had an experience that sparked a change in her life path. She became Miss Chinatown USA, which propelled her into community service. Over the years, she has dedicated her time to community, serving as a board chair of APA Family Support Services, a board member of Port Miss Plaza Park Corporation, a founding member of the APA Heritage Celebration Committee, a distinguished officer within her family associations. Rose has worked for many years for the City and County of San Francisco as a radiology technologist at SF General, and also for several elected officials at City Hall. A little secret, Rose was my first Asian American legislative aide when I was elected to the Board of Supervisors. Anything good I've done, it was because of Rose Chung. Anything you didn't like, that was me. She has also inspired an entire generation of young Asian American women as the founder of the Asian American Foundation and the visionary producer of Miss Asian Global Pageant and Imagine Talks. Nurturing the next generation of women leaders, she expanded the program to encompass academic mentorship and professional coaching. Throughout her years, Rose has continued to champion the transformative power of compassionate collaboration. And one final last fact, if you don't know Rose, if you look on her LinkedIn page, she is listed among the top 3% of the happiest people in the world. And with that, congratulations, Rose.
Woo-hoo! I feel like I won an Oscar. I said that a couple of years ago, but this is better actually. Well, after Claudine informed me that I was receiving an award, I said to my sister, "Hey, Margie, should I give a dignified speech, like the 2 earlier ones? Or should I just be myself?" Well, this Chinatown Golden Girl is going to keep it real. I'm getting this award for doing what I love with really cool and smart people. And many of you are among here. As a kid, I dreamed about being a crazy rich Asian. But I have evolved. I have become a crazy dog person. San Francisco has more dogs than children, so I know that there are more of my kind here. I'm the youngest worthless daughter of Su Ying Chung. Mom was a young widow with 5 girls aged 3 to 13. She often wailed that she didn't have a son. She complained about 3 mo's: Ma Yong, Ma No, Ma Ngan. That means no use, no brains, and no money. Observing her struggle, I was determined to be a happy person. I am successful because I have 3 ducks. Sit duck, fun duck, wan duck, which means I can eat, I can sleep, I can play better than Yan can, which indicates good health. And I am certified legit today because I'm receiving this Community Spirit Award along with the mayor. Woo! Well, here's the truth. I can't fake it anymore. I lack talent and skills, plus I'm MCC, Bong Cha Cha. However, I'm blessed to have kind and compassionate friends who help me in countless ways to get the shit zoo done. Plus, I know people who know people who know people, right? Yeah. So I look forward to your continued guidance, inspiration, and support that have placed me here at this moment. Thanks to my family and godchildren who encourage me to remain outrageous and shameless. Thanks to Mom for being my warrior and protector who guides me to happiness. So, in conclusion, let's channel in our dogs by howling and barking together because we are celebrating APA Heritage Month.
We actually have two community representatives to talk about our next recipient, someone whom Claudine and I refer to as an honorary Asian. We're going to be talking about Mayor Willie Brown and his impact on our communities. So please welcome to the stage Jeff Murray and Malcolm Young.
Now I understand why Rose is an honoree and I'm introducing someone. Willie Brown, I don't care what people say, you're the youngest looking 90-year-old that I know. Willie's relationship with Japantown has been one that goes back at least 60 years, I believe. Willie once said that he announced his candidacy for the 17th Assembly District somewhere on Geary Boulevard in Japantown before redevelopment changed it into the Peace Plaza.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Malcolm Young. I am the Executive Director of the Chinatown Community Development Center. And before I get to our honoree, I did want to just say, Rose Chung, that was the most amazing acceptance speech that I've ever heard. And Rose was too shy to tell you that she'll be opening for Ronnie Cheng when he comes to the Sonic Center. I also just want to acknowledge Wame. This is from my heart. I sent 2 of my children to Wame, and I can say with the most utmost sincerity and reassurance that 10 years after they graduated from Wame, they don't suck. And now to Mayor Brown. It's an incredible honor to be able to co-introduce him this evening. Of course, Mayor Brown needs no introduction because we're on his home turf. And when I say home turf, I don't just mean the city and county of San Francisco. I mean the API community because we are his home too. A few weeks ago, I was talking to a reporter, and I think I just saw her here, so sorry. This was off the record, but it's on the record now. She asked me, who are Chinatown's most respected leaders? And with all due respect to the Panda Mayor, who is not here, our dear and long-term district supervisor and board president, Aaron Peskin, I answered without hesitation, and these were the first words out of my mouth, that the answer to that question is the Honorable Willie L. Brown. The reporter was a bit stunned, and she immediately asked me why, so I'm going to tell you what I told her. Over the time duration of decades, not just years, Mayor Brown has been there for Chinatown when we need him and when we don't even know that we need him.
This was indeed a great surprise. I have been in attendance at each of these celebrations from the time that started in 2005, present day. And I came, frankly, to enjoy myself. I did not know that the only entertainment was going to be Rose Chung. But even that was a great surprise. I must also say that David Chiu, who clearly, in his capacity as a city attorney, just makes things up. And I'm delighted with that as well. And so I thank you very much all for your wonderful words and the benevolent association that I now have an honor. Please feel free to call upon me as things unfold. It's going to be really interesting, though, to become the 7th organization in the 6th company of operation. Can you just imagine? How in the hell are we going to be able to get me as the president? I guess we'll change the operation from what it was to what it is going to be. Thank all of you. I am just delighted.
Representing greatest gift of all. We could go on pretending day by day that
Representing Nepal.
Cause we are all a part of God's great big family. Love is all we need.
Representing Thailand.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Representing the Philippines.
We'll sing of your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free. And God has shown us by turning stone to
Representing
bread,
Korea.
must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true. We make a
Representing
better day.
Samoa and Tonga.
There's no work at all. And you just believe there's no way we can fall. Well,
Representing unity.
that change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who
Representing Mongolia.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We
Representing
are the children.
Chinese America.
We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Representing Maori, Sunny, Hawaii, and the Cook Islands.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world.
Thank you to our lovely.
And let's see if our elected officials can sit down.
Police and firemen too hard.
Frank, we got a thumbs up. All right, we're done. Thank you, everyone. See you in City Hall.